was the money coming from at that point?
Yeah, and it all stemmed from, like it did stem from getting that record done. And I think Jake Livingston was looking at what was the early iteration of Starset was Downplay, yeah, where it was us and the Georges, and yeah, really them taking it like I do credit, it started with having the songs that even got them interested, and definitely credit to them of you know uh picking it up, sticking us out with Pop Evil, and because like the music aligned so well, going out on that tour with them was really like a turning point on fan growth that I think has lasted to this day. Because when you get something that aligns so well, like at that point, if you were a fan of Pop Evil's music, you would definitely be a fan of Lansdowne's music. It was right in the same pool there.
Yeah.
And then and they were radio guys, so they were able to get jump us into radio. That led to the Puddle. So
where was the money coming from at that point?
It was basically from what we did to raise funds. We basically raised
money?
we raised that money to kind of give the band some runway, and then we started to be able to we were starting to see money come in, right? Because when radio picked up, we'd start seeing the checks essentially. We were starting to see royalties, which we never really never saw before that. But again, that costs money. So everything was more and more expensive, and at some point, the money starts to dwindle versus the opportunity, and without a traditional label, you're still on your own.